Welcome back to AdCast. I'm Carl Verbish, and we're here live tonight from the Tampa Bay Brewing Company, a wonderful establishment that's hosting us here. Always like to thank our sponsors, TBT, La Casa Dolce, and Tampa Digital Studios. I'm here with my co-host, Jessica McDonald.
Hi, I'm Jessica McDonald. We're very excited tonight to have the Society for Marketing Professional Services. They're a local Tampa Bay organization, and we're going to hear all about what they have to do. So we'd like to welcome Tara Ryan and J.R. Kazera. Thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
Give us an overview of your organization and what your mission is within the community.
The organization is a national organization that has about 6,500 members. The purpose of the organization is to elevate the marketing people within the AEC industries, architects, engineers, and contractors. We educate young professionals on how to prepare proposals, how to prepare presentations, coach people on how to do this. In Florida, we have 4 chapters, one in Orlando, one in Miami, one in Jacksonville, and the Tampa Bay chapter is the regional chapter. Currently, I think in Tampa we have about 140 members. We offer education, mentorship programs, networking opportunities for to meet business leaders within the industry.
Now, on the other, aside from the services that you're providing to these young professionals in the area, you also have a community aspect to the organization as well, correct?
Yes. Yeah. We hold events every year for charity organizations. Currently, we have a winter carnival coming up for the Hillsborough County
Children's Services Emergency Shelter Program.
And we donate, I think within the last year we probably donated about $25,000 to different organizations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We also host, for Big Brothers Big Sisters, an annual golf tournament that's also another very profitable event that we give all proceeds to Big Brothers Big Sisters, and another one that we kind of entail throughout our programs throughout the year is teaching tools for Hillsborough schools. So that's another one that's kind of rising with us that we're putting a lot of effort for to try to do as much for them as we can, as well as the Pediatric Cancer Foundation. So we're definitely very involved.
It's so important to have that community aspect. Our organization is the same way, and it really makes a difference in what you do.
Right,
Absolutely.
you want to give back
Learning
to
the
the
professional
community
side
that
of
you
it,
live in. Exactly.
networking, but you feel good at the end of the day too.
Right. Well, we are a nonprofit organization, so we definitely, with how well we do with our programs, we like to be able to turn that over to the community.
Sure. How long has the Tampa Bay chapter of this organization been in business?
It originally started out as a co-chapter between Orlando and Tampa, and I think it may be about 7 years ago it split off and decided to become its own chapter. So, around 7 years. Nationally, I don't know. I think it's been probably at least 20, 30 years that it's been a national organization.
Cool.
Each chapter is kind of run by itself. They kind of give the ground roots for what we need to do. But then, we raise our own money. We have our own bank accounts, so it's kind of run like a little industry within our own.
It's kind of cool, almost like franchises.
Exactly.
And you mentioned earlier that you have educational programs and networking options. Tell us about the educational and networking options you offer to your members.
We have monthly meetings, which we bring industry leaders to our members for education, hospitality, school district, governmental agencies, where they're the ones selecting the people that we represent, for projects. I mean, you look around and everything is in the built environment. So we kind of represent the people that are building the built environment, and these are the people that are making the selection. Our educational programs deal with educating marketers on how to do their jobs better. We offer software classes, how to work a room, how to make cold calls, how to contact people in order to build business for their individual firms.
Now, I'm not familiar before this. Professional services, is that something that's generally used to refer to just construction and these things?
Yes, it's also referred to like lawyers. We sell services, where most marketing people, when you go to school, you learn about selling an object. You sell a product.
Yeah.
Here we learn how to sell a service. So you're selling, branding a company. by the good work that they do, through lawyers, architects, engineers, contractors. So it's a little different aspect on how to approach marketing.
How can people, if they're interested in being a member in the organization, what are some of the different options you guys have, and how can they find out more about that?
The easiest way to find out about the options is by visiting our website, which is smpstampabay.com. It has a lot of information right there as far as all the the benefits of membership, as well as our board members, just the contact points that you can always reach out and talk to somebody if you want a little bit more information. We do have a couple of membership options. One really good thing is, although you're joining an affiliation with Smps Tampa Bay, you are an Smps national member. So if your career entails that you are traveling a lot, or if you plan on relocating.
Great networking opportunities
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
Sure.
absolutely. Like me personally, if I'm traveling from state to state, I'll always check the Smps calendar for that state, and I can still go and get the discounted member option. So you are definitely a national member. There's a lot of benefits. Also for young professionals, we do offer student discounts. Students can actually become members for only $25, and be able to start off young and start making those connections and gaining that extra education. So there's definitely a few options out there.
We also give a scholarship to the University of Tampa for a senior or junior in the marketing profession, just to kind of open up their eyes to something else other than, traditional marketing that you learn in school.
Cool.
Unfortunately, we only have a minute, but can you tell us about any upcoming events that you have?
Well, we do have a lot going on all the time. It's really tough. We obviously have some holiday things coming up soon. Again, just check the website on the homepage. We always list for the next month or two what all we have coming up. But we typically have 1 to 2 events per month, several social events per year. So just bookmark the site and definitely keep checking. There's always something there.
Excellent.
Great. Tara and Ryan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And if you're interested in learning more about SMPS, you can go to smpstampabay.com.